What's up, everybody? This is Investing Sensei here to bring you episode 109 of the portfolio update. So hopefully you guys are doing awesome. I definitely am. I'm excited to come back because we're going to see how much our dividend snowball grew this week. Remember that long term we are trying to eventually live off of these dividends, but it's exciting seeing every quarter how much our dividends are growing, because long term we want to eventually live off of these dividends that we get every single quarter, and we want to try to achieve that. Right now our current milestone that we're trying to achieve is to try to get this value to about $3,000. This is our projected annual dividends, so by the end of the video we should see this value much higher. I think we're actually gonna probably achieve this. We were trying to achieve it before the end of December 31st of this year. I think we're gonna probably achieve it right before or close to the beginning of December. We'll try to hit this milestone, especially because the dividends are growing and they're actually starting to pour in, especially for the month of November. You'll see all these dividends that are about to pour in next week. That is going to be exciting. And then right away we will start December, guys, and these are just going to start compounding and compounding as well. I always try to contribute $100 every single week to help this grow. After we get to about $3,000 projected, this should come out to be about $250 on average per month on what we're generating, which I think will be pretty exciting. I know it's not a very lot, especially for the value of the portfolio, because this is about $205,691.99 is what the portfolio value is. So that's kind of like a really low dividend yield, and so that's going to be something that I want to talk about as well, because a lot of people ask me that. You're like, you should be making a lot more in dividends, but right now I don't want to live off of dividends. So it's a strategy that I'm going for about 10 to 15 years before I even consider trying to eventually touch these dividends. So it's a way for me to try not to pay as many taxes as I possibly can, but I want to take advantage of the rewards that dividends do get, especially when we do get markets, well, I guess the red market. So I'm gonna show you guys a little bit. So like if we look at the value over time, you'll see that if we go back in February 2020, you'll see that close to March we saw this huge dip. The portfolio tanked quite a bit, guys. And one of the things that was exciting about it is that no matter that the portfolio was down, we continue to get those dividends. And so that is something that's very motivating, that continues to grow your portfolio, and it encourages you to continue investing. If we look at that, 2020 just looks like a little dip, and overall you'll see the portfolio continues to go upwards. Imagine if we had pulled our money out. That's just something we would have lost on. Look how much we've gained in value over time. One of the things I want to show you here as well, if we look at the 1 quarter, you'll see that previously around September, right around the September month, we actually were like right around 193 or so, and then the portfolio moved downwards all the way to like 182,000, and people would fear at that point. But what's really exciting is that these dividends continue to pour in no matter what the portfolio value is, right? Because you still own those number of shares. As long as you don't sell, you don't lose money there. So as long as you have those convictions in those companies, you want to be greedy when others are fearful. So that is one of the things that I did, and you see that we already started moving upwards, guys. We already surpassed one of our huge milestones, which was to try to get the portfolio value around 200,000 before the end of the year. This is something that doesn't really matter to me as much in capital appreciation, especially because I want to grow that snowball. And remember that capital appreciation will move and fluctuate, which I guess if I show you over here at the 1 year, you'll see that overall the trend is upwards. But on that way to the moving upwards, we are seeing these bumpy rides, up, down, up, down, up, down. But we continue to go upwards. And as well, our dividend snowball continues to move upwards. If I show you guys that, you'll see that in our quarterly dividends is doing the same exact thing where Q1 we started $100 and it just continued to move upwards, and I think we will continue to see that as we continue to invest and reinvest those dividends. So that is really exciting and motivating. That's one of the things that I really like about dividend investing. I also do have a growth portfolio which I haven't revealed, but I definitely, if you have a really long time horizon on your side, definitely don't miss out on just purely growth plays, because those do pay out in the very, very long term. And so guys, the next thing I actually want to talk to you guys about in this video, I'm going to show you guys the activities as well. I'm going to give you guys an update on the Realty Income merger as well, that they were going to do the spinoff of Orion. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about that. And from there, we're going to see how much our dividend actually grew, or I guess our dividend snowball grew, because we're going to kick off the scripts. So if you guys are enjoying this content, be sure to subscribe with that bell notification. And again, if you already subscribed and you're enjoying the content, be sure to drop a big thumbs up on the video. That's all I ask in return. It helps out the channel a lot, guys, and I would be really appreciated. But anyways, let's go ahead and I'll show you guys what I actually ended up doing this week. So I'm gonna actually start over here by the range, which was actually the 8th of November. So if we look at this one, you'll see that on the 8th of November we got a dividend from APD of $2.63. We're trying to grow this. We ended up just doing a drip where we just rebought back into the same company, and then we got a dividend from Clorox and then Apple. So that was pretty sweet. That was over $50 combined. And the next thing we did, we actually did one buy. This one was a little weird. So since on Thursday it was Veterans Day, I went ahead and put a trade, but for some reason, since the banks were closed, it actually excluded my deposit that I did, because I typically try to deposit my money on Thursdays, and so you'll see that it has the 4 excluded. But I put a purchase order, and I guess it weirded out there, but I had to do that on Friday. But on the 12th of November we got a dividend from Costco of $8.23, and then we did a deposit of $180. This deposit was for M1 borrow, so you can kind of ignore that one. And then you'll see that we did 5 buys, $230.06. This was with the dividends. So if you'll see, we bought $67.42 of Apple. The reason why this is because every time a company pays me out a dividend, I have made a goal that I will contribute an additional $20 to that company, just to try to grow that dividend next time they do pay out. So if you guys like this type of plan, you guys don't have to do $20. You could do $5 or an extra dollar, but it's just something that's just trying to motivate me to invest more into the companies and just grow that snowball much larger, as well as grow that number of shares and the stock that we own. So then we bought $20 of Costco because they did pay a dividend, and then Clorox, APD, and then Lockheed Martin. I just went ahead and used my $100 into Lockheed Martin. I will continue to buy more into Lockheed Martin until it ends up recovering. I think it's a good buy for me for the long term. And so you'll see that we got quite a bit of dividends this week. And so if you want to find out how much we collected in dividends, I had to do absolutely nothing, guys. This is one of the best things about dividends as well. If you hold the company for more than I believe it's 90 days, the company ends up becoming a qualified dividend. Well, I guess a qualified dividend when they do pay you out, which means that you'll pay a 15% rate or 20% depending on how much your income is. So typically for me, it's going to be in the 15%, which I think is pretty awesome in that point, and tax benefits there. But if we click on this green button, I have a script. If you are interested in it, check out the video description. But anyways, we'll click on this. This is going to add all the dividends that we got for this week, and let's find out how much we made for doing absolutely nothing, guys. So we made a total of $63.99 for doing absolutely nothing. Our portfolio went hard to work for us. But yeah, guys, this is what we made for this week. You'll see that if we look at the well, I guess the cash available. This is from the Costco dividend. This will get reinvested on Monday morning, and we will buy more shares of Costco. But if I show you guys here the activities, I just want to point out something real quick. If we look at the dividends, you'll see that they do add up over time. And if you see, these values are growing and growing every single quarter. So you know, it's exciting seeing Realty Income every single month grow. That's the only downside with Realty Income, is that it's always going to get taxed as regular income. It doesn't become a qualified dividend because it is a REIT. So that's one of the things that you got to be careful with REITs there. But it's exciting seeing all of these grow, and you know, when we see this chart here, we are seeing those grows, and it's motivating. But anyways, guys, here is the other thing that I actually do want to show you, that you know, if I look over here, dividend payout, you know, we got all these dividends that are coming in for next week, and basically all the November dividends are about to come in next week, as well as this previous week that you guys saw. You know, we got all these awesome dividends, especially from Apple. Those are usually the ones that I look forward to. Hopefully about maybe in 2 quarters we should get another dividend raise from Apple, and you know, that should increase that payout. So it's exciting seeing that. But anyways, the other thing I want to actually talk to you guys about is the Realty Income spinoff, which is Orion. So I want to give you guys an update on that. If you guys are if you have an M1 account, I just want to give you an update here. If I go to real estate, which is my sub pie, I went ahead and added the pie, well, I guess the position of O&L. If you click on it, just made it 2% for right now, because I don't know if they're going to be paying out a dividend or not. But if we look here, there's nothing invested. There's actually not even a stock price on there. If you click on it, there's no information really. So for M1, hopefully this doesn't sell out my position. Just want to make sure that it's there, so it doesn't auto liquidate it. But now to give you that update on O&L. So if we look at this, you'll see that I just went ahead and looked up. It's Orion Office REIT Inc. And currently it's about $23 is what it's trading around. And if we look at the max value, seems like it started at $25 and it's currently at $23. So there might be a sell-off or so. But the other thing I want to point out here on Orion Office, so Seeking Alpha, Orion Office REIT set to join the S&P Small Cap 600. Orion Office REIT will replace Daktronics in the S&P Small Cap 600 effective prior to the opening of trading on Tuesday, November 16th. And then you know, that's pretty exciting to see what that's actually gonna do. You'll see the price. I actually went and tried to look at the dividend to see if they were gonna have anything. There's not really much any information on it, so we will have to wait and see. Currently I do have it in my sub pie to see what's gonna go on with that. Maybe we'll see when we get more information on it if I decide to hold on to those shares, or if I'm gonna go ahead and sell them and just reinvest them back into Realty Income. But yeah guys, stay tuned. We will find out what happens there. But yeah guys, let's go ahead and actually jump over to the Google Sheets so I can actually show you guys you know, all the scripts that we're going to kick off, and from there, you know, we'll see how much we grew our snowball. So I'm going to go ahead and kick off these scripts to see if any new companies declare dividends. So it's about 56 here. We'll go over here, portfolio tools, get latest dividends. I do have tutorials on these scripts if you guys are interested. All I ask is that you're subscribed with that bell notification, as well dropping a big thumbs up on the videos, because it does help out the channel. It takes a second or two, and so there it goes guys. Well, we'll see if we got any new companies announced, and so it looks like we did. We got 2 more companies. Obviously they're not in order currently, so I'm not sure which ones are the ones that recently declared, but you'll see all the dividend raises here that we got from some of our companies, which is really exciting and motivating. And as well, you'll see that this week that's coming up, we will get AbbVie on the 15th of November, Procter & Gamble, Realty Income, and then Caterpillar on the 19th. And then we'll wrap up November with Starbucks on the 26th of November. which they actually did give us a dividend raise of almost 9%. So that is pretty sweet, guys. So now that we do have these, declared dividends, we can actually jump over here to settings, and we can actually find out how much we grew our dividends from these purchases we did this week. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump over to personal capital so we can grab the latest positions in our M1 portfolio. Alright guys, so we're here in personal capital. Under the M1 account, you'll see this green button. You click on that, that copies the content of the positions in your M1 position, portfolio, into your clipboard. I do have tutorials for all this stuff, so if you are interested in it and you're new to the channel, but you'll right click, paste special values only, and there we go. We go over here to holdings. This is what will get rewritten from what we just pasted. So you click portfolio tools, update portfolio holdings. This will wiped out and use what we just pasted. We can go over here to the dashboard and see how much we ended up growing everything. So it's calculating everything for us, so it'll be exciting to see where we land. And it looks like we are up at $2,957.60, guys, compared to $2,952.55 for the month. We're getting very close to the 250. Actually, for the year, I forgot to mention here, we're right around about $43 to $42 left to hit our milestone, so that's exciting. That's why I think we will soon achieve that within the coming 2 or 3 weeks, hopefully. But we will see, because all these dividends that are planned to drip, they will get reinvested, and it should grow that snowball much larger. For the week, we're about $56, almost $57 today. We went up about a penny, so that's pretty cool. Hourly, we're still at 34 cents, and then hourly work wage, we're at $1.42. So this was if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week, they would get paid at an hourly rate of $1.42. We're gonna try to get this to minimum wage eventually, but yeah, guys, we will see what happens there. And yeah, so if you guys, this is actually all I have for you guys. So if you stuck all the way to the very end, be sure to drop a hashtag, let's see, ONL. So if stuck all the way to the end, be sure to just drop a big hashtag ONL. So yeah, thanks so much, guys. Be sure that you subscribe with that bell notification, and don't forget to drop a big thumbs up in the video. I will see you guys in the comment section. Take care, stay safe out there, and let's keep growing that snowball, guys. Bye.